got the X, I got the X. Maybe you thought you won, but I'm still undefeated.
Hey guys, just before this video starts, if any of you guys are looking to buy or sell any cheap Rocket League credits, blueprints, items, basically anything you want, AOEAH is a third-party website that buys and sells Rocket League items. If you want to check it out, use the link in the description and use code XYZ on your checkout for 6% off your order. Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I've been getting a lot of questions on Discord. Actually, I always get this question, like at least every couple days. Someone DMs me and says, X, what should I invest in? Because everyone just wants to know what I invest in, I guess. So I figured I'd make a video kind of showing you what I'm currently holding on one of my alt accounts. Now, I'm over here on my smallest alt account just because, you know, I don't want to risk some of my other storage accounts because, you know, I got trade banned for cash trades on my main account ages ago. So the last thing I want is for those accounts to get trade banned as well for cash trades. So I'm showing you guys my smallest account here, so I'm risking as little as possible. So currently, the biggest stuff I'm holding throughout all my accounts, I actually bought into a lot of titanium white ballistics and big splashes when they hit their lowest point. When they were super cheap, I just picked up a ton of them over the, I think it was like a couple months ago, I can't remember exactly. These black creepers I've been holding on to for ages. Like these things, I got them super cheap. I don't even remember when, but this was like 6+ months ago at least. A lot of the stuff I invest in, I just hold for like at least a year usually. So that's another thing I wanted to preface. A lot of people think that investing is just you buy something, wait a month, it goes up in price and you sell it. Although sometimes that is the case, I would consider that to be flipping. If you want to consider investing, at that point you should be holding it for at least 6 months. That's what I would consider investing, you know, more of a long-term thing. I got a lot of white deco punks, white emeralds I've been holding. I have like 20 white fusions on one of my accounts. I got these, I think back when they were like 500 to 1,000 credits each ages ago, back when they had first came out, because I thought the fusion looked beautiful. And obviously you should always invest in what looks cool. Whatever you enjoy in the game, you should invest in, because most likely other people are going to eventually realize, hey, this is kind of a cool item. And that's exactly what happened with the fusion. Originally, nobody really liked it, and it went for about, I think, 600 credits at one point in time, to my knowledge, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, I have a bunch of those on another account. The white Helios, I have like maybe 5 or 6. I also have a striker white one that you guys saw me buy on one of my other accounts. I made a video on that, I think like a month ago. I traded 4 white Helios for a striker one. I mean, white Helios right now, it's currently in the RLCS fan reward rotation. So as soon as it gets taken out of the fan reward rotation, usually items start to slowly climb back up again as per usual. I have a striker pink mainframe. I'll show you guys why actually right now. Do I have a preset with it? No. Okay. All right. Let me chuck this on real quick. All right. So if I set both my car colors to the same color, that's a striker pink mainframe. Does that look pink to you guys? Or does that look like a titanium white mainframe? I'm just saying. All right. That's a little tiny, I guess, life hack you could call it, of how to look extremely rich even when you're not. Pink mainframe, and just put your cars both to sky blue or to crimson. If you put them both to red, it works just as well. Other colors don't always work as well when you put them together. The lighter the color, the better, because if you use a dark color, the pink shows up more easily. Lime Mendoza, I think this is just a random one. I bought a few random painted Mendozas when they were at like 50 to 100 credits each, you know, when they were super cheap. Black Metal Stars were actually a really good pickup. I picked these up back when they were only maybe 500 to 1,000 credits. I think they're, I don't even know what they're at now, but I know I've at least, I think, doubled my money on them. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. Just allergies recently. I got a lot of Mount Champions. I think I have like 30 on one of my accounts. I have 12 over here. I got these just for a couple hundred credits each, I'm assuming, or cheaper. I don't even remember when. This was at least a year ago. I just figured I'd get these now and then just wait, a couple of years. Who knows? Eventually they might become worth something, but they were such a cheap investment that I was like, okay, even if these go nowhere, I'm not really losing much in the long run. Titanium White Mudcat GXT, I bought this when it first came out for just a few hundred credits. I guess back then it would be maybe like 5 keys. Just putting things into this perspective for you guys. I think I paid like, I want to say like 20 keys for this Crimson Score Octane Dune Racer. This was more of a personal purchase. I just love Score items. I don't know if you guys knew that. I prefer it over Striker. Striker I just go for in videos just because it's extremely valuable. But for me personally, I like going for Score items because they don't add much to the price. But for me personally, I prefer them over the Striker. So, why not get the Score? For cost effectiveness, it's better for me to just buy Scores. Buy what you enjoy. Don't just buy what the hyped items are. I got a handful of Octane RLCS items, a pink Striker one here. Lime Octane RLCS, that's a really good one, I think, to hold for long term. Like Lime Octane RLCS, just such a clean decal. I got a few painted Potasios. I noticed these were in the newer rotations. These were a newer RLCS item. And I mean, long term, whenever a white or black RLCS items get black or white RLCS item gets taken out of rotation, usually the price climbs up about 2 to 3 times what it was when it was in the current rotation. So, I mean, these are always just nice purchases when you can get them. I think these were maybe like, I paid like 50 credits to 100 for some of these. I paid maybe like 150 credits for a couple of them. I don't remember exactly. It was a couple months ago. My memory isn't all that great from ages ago. I've been buying a lot of painted slipstreams in videos you guys have seen. I got the black, crimson, titanium white right now. Those, I think painted slipstreams, painted Sub-Zeros, so long as they aren't added into the new golden crates, these are a good long-term investment in my opinion. Black stegosaurs and white stegosaurs, these are really hard to find, believe it or not. These are actually extremely rare. Granted, that doesn't make them valuable. Before people start to think that makes them extremely pricey, there is a very big difference between extremely rare and valuable in Rocket League, and people need to learn that. So Black Stegosaur is extremely rare to get. It's hard to get. It's hard to find. I mean, sure, you can go on RLG and there'll be a few up that you can get for maybe, I don't even know. I think these were like a few hundred credits each at most, probably. I think maybe like 150 credits for the white. I don't remember when I got them. It was a few months ago. But yeah, these are super cheap. They're, in my opinion, some of the coolest toppers in the game. So I got a couple of them just on here sitting for long term. I got the Crimson Sub-Zero I got in a previous video, recent video that you guys saw for only 2,000 credits. I think it's a really amazing decal. I just like to use it personally, but obviously it is a good long-term investment. As long as it doesn't show up in the next golden crate, that's when it might not become such a great investment. I have a bunch of other just random painted toppers just sitting on here. And then Crimson and Titanium White Wondermints I think are a great investment. I bought these over a year ago at least. These ones I'm holding for at least a couple of years. Just because the Wondermints, I mean, these are some of these are Secret Santa, some of these are Gold Gift 18. I think the Secret Santa series ones are long-term wise good for collectors. Collectors are going to want to pick them up eventually. This is the Striker White Zamba I got from a trade-up, actually. I got one in a crate, a couple of years ago, and more recently, in the past few months, I got one from a trade-up in my video. Still, to my knowledge, I'm the only person that's gotten a Striker White Zamba from both a trade-up and a crate. Don't know anyone else that's done it. Not even Pick-a-Pixel has. I asked him just to make sure, because I couldn't even remember if he had done that. A Score White Infinite Zowie. I think Infinite Zowies looked really cool. I picked these up when they were first releasing from crates. Not when they first released, obviously. If you guys didn't know, maybe many newer players didn't know, when a crate released, usually the prices on items would be really high. It would take a huge dip after a lot of people started getting them after a week or two, and then it would slowly over time start to just really slowly climb back up. So when they were at that super low dip, I picked up, 8 on this account. I don't even know, maybe 20 or 30 probably on each of my other accounts. But yeah, these I think are really cool. Special edition wheel. Obviously, they match the white octane really, really freaking well, especially with the white glowing like neon effects that they have there. But yeah, that's currently everything for the most part that I'm holding. Usually, whenever I invest into an item, I buy it on all of my accounts. I buy multiples. So this is just looking through one account gives you guys kind of a clear idea of how diverse my, I guess you could say, my Rocket League investment portfolio is right now. But yeah, that's what I'm investing in, and if you want to invest in the same things, you can. If not, you don't have to. This is just my opinions, and I'm just showing you guys what I'm invested in. You guys don't have to listen to me at all. I'm just putting that out there because a lot of people have always been DMing me on Discord asking me what to invest in. So that's what I'm invested in. I hope it helps. I'll see you next time. Take care, and peace out, guys.